Okay, so now referring back to our book, Practical Pattern Making, back here there's a page on making pumps, which I can never really find. In any event, there's a couple things here we need to do. One is shorten the pattern a little bit, and the next is to add spring to the toe. There we are. Pumps. So, in order to shorten the lining, what we're going to do is, and the reason for shortening the lining is, again, because of the stretch of the leather. If you draw this pattern directly on the leather and then you go to last it, it will stretch a little, and this point will end up going significantly beyond your the point that you've marked, in our case 8 centimeters, and we've marked on our tape. So what we do is fold her over exactly in the center where I've marked, and we're going to subtract an 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so we're going to shorten the pattern slightly here, approximately an 1/8 of an inch. So what I'll do here, first of all, is that line that we've made on the medial aspect to allow for the toe spring. We're going to shorten that by an 1/8 of an inch. So I've folded it over here, and I'm going to cut the lateral aspect off. Basically, so we're shortening it at roughly the same place on the last. So we'll come in here. An 1/8 of an inch. Those are centimeters. An 1/8 of an inch there. So we'll cut that off. Now we're also going to, at this point, next step is to increase the toe spring. So, as you noticed before, we were like that, overlapping here. Well, we're going to increase that ever so slightly, just to make that lasting as easy as possible. So that's supposed to be a 1/16 of an inch. And so we're going to do that here. So 1/16 of an inch. At the top. And 0 at the bottom. 1/16 here, 0 at the bottom. So it'll have the effect, you will see. So that's like that. And when we remove it, and we'll do this on both sides, so now, whereas that was like that, it's just up ever so slightly. It's the same drill on the other side, 1/16 of an inch. Zero at the bottom. All right. Put our reference manual away. And look for all our pieces. So there's the lateral aspect, and we'll glue that back on. Okay, so we've shortened our pattern and we've sprung the toe. So again, we were like this. Well, actually we were more like this. And we've brought it up. So our overlap here is even more significant, and that will prove to be extremely helpful. Now we're going to tape our lateral side back together. And your real key is the top line. Don't worry about lining up the bottom too much. Okay, so we're back to where we started. We've got our front vamp with a beautiful top line cut in, and our medial counter, and we're mounted on cardboard.